Every 7 years, the lake behind my hometown disappears. No earthquake, no sirens, no emergency broadcasts. No one ever announces it. One night, the water is there, still, black, holding the moon the way it always has. And the next morning, it isn't. The locals call it low water. They say it the way people say seasonal allergies or bad reception. Like it's temporary, like it's expected, like it doesn't deserve attention. I grew up hearing about it, but I had never seen it. Not until this year. People think disappearing lakes crack. They imagine mud, dead fish, rot. This one doesn't. When the water leaves, it doesn't retreat. It's removed. What remains is smooth, unnaturally smooth, like the earth has been reset to an earlier version of itself. My father never talked about the lake. Not when we lived 10 minutes from it. Not when my uncle drowned there on a calm afternoon with witnesses and no explanation. Not when the shoreline shifted one year and exposed old fence posts that weren't on any map. Not when people quietly moved away without selling their houses. He never talked. Until last month. He called me at night. Didn't say hello. Didn't ask how I was. He only asked one thing. Has it happened yet? I didn't ask what he meant. I already knew. I drove back the next morning. The town looked the same until it didn't. Same buildings, same roads, but quieter, like sound didn't want to travel far. When I reached the overlook, the lake was gone. Not drained, not dried. Gone. The basin beneath it was exposed. Smooth, uniform, untouched by erosion, as if water had never been there at all. And in the center, there was something new, something impossible. A stairwell, stone, perfectly circular, cut straight down into the earth. No railings, no signage, no warnings, no moss, no weathering. It looked new, which was worse. It wasn't alone. There were footprints, bare feet, different sizes, some small, some heavy, all leading downward, none leading back up. The town reacted the way it always does, by pretending nothing happened. The gas station closed early. The diner didn't open. Streetlights stayed off after sunset. Windows were dark. Doors were locked. Except one, my father's house. He was sitting at the table, hands folded, back straight, staring at the wall, not the door, not me. He didn't ask why I'd come, didn't ask if I'd seen it. He only said, "It opens for people who are already empty." I asked him what that meant. He didn't answer. Instead, he asked, "Do you feel full?" I didn't know how to respond, so I didn't. That night I slept badly. I dreamed of water returning, not flooding, not rising, but entering mouths, noses, lungs, filling places that were never meant to hold it. No panic, just acceptance. I went back at dawn. The air was colder near the stairwell. The stone felt warm, not sun warm, body warm. Each step down erased sound behind me. No echo, no wind, no sense of distance, only descent. Halfway down, I noticed the walls. They weren't carved, they were pressed. Human outlines, arms folded wrong, heads turned sideways, spines bent to fit. Not bodies, impressions, like memories forced into stone. Some shapes were clearer than others, some barely there, as if time had decided which ones mattered. At the bottom was a room, circular, low ceiling, no corners, and something inside it, not moving, not breathing, not dead, waiting. I didn't see it with my eyes, I understood it with my chest. It doesn't take you, it never has. It takes the part of you that hurts too much to carry, the grief you folded around yourself, the guilt that never sleeps, the thoughts that repeat when the world goes quiet. It keeps those, the rest of you is allowed to leave. That's why some people come back different, quieter, lighter, smiling without knowing why. And that's why some people never come back. They weren't broken enough. When I climbed out, the water was already returning, not trickling, rushing, pouring in from nowhere, covering the basin, the stairs, the prints, the proof. The lake became a lake again, like nothing had happened, like it never does. My father hasn't spoken since, but sometimes when he thinks I'm asleep, he asks the dark, "Did you keep enough?"